Against Liverpool, Onana messed up. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I remember that video. You were all over Onana. Onana is now an upgrade to the game. Onana is this, Onana is that. But this season, Onana has really picked up. I think he picked up from there and he has been doing well. So, do you feel that we are how will I even put it? Like, do you think we're praising him so fast, or we should just wait for the season to go far before we we talk about Onana? Because if you look at the Premier League now, Onana has 5 clean sheets. He's the highest, and he has made a lot of saves. He has made a lot of saves. So, do you
Um,
think do you think that Onana is now becoming that goalkeeper that people are thinking, okay, this was the Onana that we're expecting last season? Not
maybe the Onana you guys were expecting. The Onana I was expecting is still the same Onana. There is nothing that has changed, really. Maybe the only thing that has become better is, which is to be honest, to those players. I think we have our defenders playing more decent football this season than last season. And I think it is because of the approach in the last 8 games, 4 games before Eric Ten Hag's resignation or his sack, and 4 games after under Ruud van Nistelrooy, where the team have become more compact. I think it's a couple of facets that leads to that. It's about how the team is playing as a whole. It's also about the defensive makeup. Johnny Evans and Delete. To be honest, Delete is sort of like getting into his reading. It's been a good. Masraoui has been probably, for me, in my opinion, the best signing thus far, best summer signing the whole of Prem thus far. And Joe Godalo has had a couple of stinkers, but then again, he has been, he has had quite a good number of games.
Has played a lot of games, so you won't really blame him.
Yeah. So if you ask me, there is nothing really that has changed in this guy. I still maintain he's not a better shot stopper than David De Gea. David De Gea is equally doing well in the Spanish Serie A. Sorry, in the Italian Serie A. He's having an excellent season. I think there was a game where he saved 2 penalties in there. Yeah, he's been doing so well. I think he has 3 or 4 clean sheets also in the league. I think about 3 clean sheets also in the Italian league. So he's also having a good season for the side he's playing for. So it's not. I think it's about the team.
But ideally, a team's job is to protect the goalkeeper. The defense is to protect. The team were not protecting the goalkeeper. They overexposed the goalkeeper last season. So that's why people were thinking the guy is not really good. Because if you look at his time at Inter Milan, yes, he made some mistakes, but Inter Milan defenders, likes of Acerbi, Bastoni, and the rest, they were able to cover him. And that's what these Manchester United guys are doing. And the few times that he faced some kind of shots, he was able to save them. So what more do you want from him?
David De Gea for 3 straight seasons. David De Gea for 3 straight seasons was Manchester United's best player of the season.
Yeah, that's because the players in front of you were doing nonsense.
In all of the times I have watched Manchester United, I'm talking Edwin van der Sar. I'm talking. Please run me through these coaches that have been. Goalkeepers that have been in Manchester United. I don't think
Fabian
Thomas Kuszczak and the rest of them. I don't think I have in my lifetime seen a better shot stopper than David De Gea. If we had David De Gea in between our sticks, even last season, we would have lost as much games as we lost. If you tell me that, what's it called? What's his name again? The goalkeeper.
Oh, Onana.
Onana. If you tell me that Onana is or had this season where he struggled because obviously it's a transition, it's a different ball game for him, it's a different league. Manchester United were not in the best place and all that. I can agree because even David De Gea had a terrible start to the Premier League. I could remember from the Community Shield, the Edinburgh 32 yards or 35 yards, strike that rolled into the post, and then the season, I think against Blackburn, those headers, I think also against West Ham, he had a couple of stinkers in his first season. I could understand that. But I don't think anything has changed in Onana. I don't think there will come a time. Maybe he has to make me where I will rate Onana over David
What
De
if he
Gea.
wins the Golden Glove?
If he wins the Golden Glove, because currently in Premier League, I don't think there are top goalkeepers. David De Gea was the goalkeeper in the days of Peter Cech. I don't think there are better goalkeepers. If he wins the Golden Glove, no problem.
When he met Peter Cech was already old now.
You don't take it away from Peter Cech. Peter Cech, for me, I think Peter Cech in the Premier League was only the goalkeeper that could go. That was, maybe I can even say he was better than Edwin van der Sar. You could say that Van der Sar came in at a later age, from Fulham and that. But for me, I think he was the only goalkeeper in all of Prem, and he stood his ground for years, even when he went to Arsenal and that. So, like, really, I don't think Onana. Yes, I'm happy. I'm a Manchester United fan. Obviously, I'm happy he's doing well. He's having a good season, a better off season, thus far. But it's not to go to say that he's not making. He's still making the same mistakes. He was still beat the same way. A couple of games he had been beaten the same way he was beaten last season. Either near post or standing flat-footed or whatever. Nothing has really changed. He still dives late. Those things haven't changed. It's basically just because.
But Ruben Amorim is bringing a new goalkeeper now, so a new goalkeeper coach. So let's see if it's going to change.
Let's see what happens. It's very difficult. I think that at this, well, it depends on him if he's open to learning. But at this age, I don't know if there is so much that can change in his game, particularly in certain fundamental skills of a goalkeeper. Getting a goalkeeper to stand flat-footed or on his toes, just like Edison of Man City. There's not. I don't think there's anything you're going to do right now for him to be on his toes. He's always flat-footed. That's why he's beating. Man City can be 6 goals up, and the first shot on target against Edison will be a goal. Like, for me, the best goalkeeper in the Premier League is Alisson of Liverpool.
No, Raya.
Raya of what?
Arsenal.
Raya of Arsenal is only having a good season. I'm talking about a round-up goalkeeper. I'm Alisson, Raya. Raya can't lace Alisson's left foot.
Abba.
Bro, I can't put both of them now and I'll pick Raya. No. See the leader. Do you see where Alisson commands his box? Do you see the kind of saves he makes? Do you see how bold he is? Do you see kind of the confidence, how he rushes out, how he scares? I think he's the only goalkeeper that is close to Edwin van der Sar and Check when it comes to attacking strikers and making them and getting strikers scared. I think he's the only goalkeeper in the Premier League. Because if you can look at the guy at Aston Villa, the Argentinian goalkeeper at Aston Villa, he's a decent goalkeeper, but I can still pick him over Alisson. For me, my perfect goalkeeper would be Alisson. If you want him to play the ball with his feet, he's good at that. If you want him to make saves, he's good at that. You want him to command his box, he's good at that. You want him to command, his defenders and whatever, direct them where to go. He's good at that. Setting up his wall, doing set pieces. How many balls beat him? Did you check that? How many times have just called him free kicks? You really beat Alisson on direct free kicks.
Champions League, Messi. That free kick.
You said who? Messi. Come on. No. That's Lionel Messi. That's Lionel Messi. So honestly, I'm a United fan. Obviously, want the club to do well, want the team to do well, but I wouldn't go back on my words just yet. Maybe Onana gets me to do that much later, but I just don't think that Onana is an upgrade to David De Gea. That's me as an individual.
All right, Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.